If it weren't for our fair elfish ruling the wilds, we'd have starved long now.
Moo here and moo there.
The Camerlengo best not go late.
It's late, I know. Sorry to bother you. But I need to talk to the Duchess.
It's no trouble. I had not yet laid my head to rest. As to her illustrious highness, I fear you will have to wait until the sun has risen again. Make yourself at home. Milton mentioned you'd be...
Well, since we have to wait anyway, steel yourself for a long story.
And how is it we passed from your account of the investigation to reminiscing about the succubus?
'Cause those were good times. And we were younger. Always nice to talk about that. Look, sun's up.
Then let's tarry no more. Her enlightened highness is sure to have arrived at the Tony grounds by now. Let us go.
Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar? With some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
This is dangerous. Bells on its tail aren't enough.
I saw a spectacle of the sword of Urina in Nunez. There, a knight defeated a Shaelmar with bells on its tail.
Might have gotten lucky. Shaelmar might have been lame. Who knows? Only a Witcher has a real chance against a healthy Shaelmar. And that's not even every Witcher. Besides which, releasing a monster that dangerous in front of a crowd? Plain irresponsible. Let's go.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Got a bad feeling about this. Damn it. We have to help him. Gotta keep it down. Can tell where we are when it hears us.
For Nightling, the beast heaved its foul girth, let loose a roar, and knocked him to earth. And down came the Witcher in one mighty bound. In fight to the beast, its plans confound. Out, out, breathed flame, and thus the Witcher's life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust. Drink up the ocean and set fire to the wood. For nothing in this struggle can come to any good. Woe to us all, the monster's the victor. Then naught shall have come of valor and vigor. The fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. So the wicked shall triumph against all odds. Then 12 danced and spun, struck the monster right through. Our hero struck the Witcher shall...
Gotta keep it down. Can only tell where we are.
Alas, for Nightling, the beast heaved its foul girth. It's a roar, and knocked him to earth.
Show me what
Out
you
came the
got.
Witcher in one mighty bound to give fight to the beast. Its plans confound. The fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the Witcher shall triumph against all odds. The Witcher waited till the time was true. Then 12 danced and spun, struck the monster right through. Out, out breathed flame, and thus the Witcher's life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust. Drink up the ocean and set fire to the wood. For nothing in this struggle can come to any good. Like a monster's spurt, so the Witcher wounds Selma, then its foul heart hurt. Dodge, dive, flee, faint, his razor strikes belly, Selma's cries ring aloud, blood transforms into jelly.
it down. Tell what we are when it hears us.
Alas, for nightling, the beast heaved its foul girth, let loose a roar, and knocked him to earth. And down came the Witcher in one mighty bound, to give fight to the beast, its plans confound.
Come on!
Fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the Witcher shall triumph against all odds. The Witcher waited till the time was true, then twirled, danced, and spun, struck the monster right through. Out, brief flame, and thus the wicked light snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust. Drink up the ocean and set fire to the wood, for nothing in this struggle can come to any good. So the Witcher wooed the Selma, then its foul heart turned. Alas, Herman lies busted. He has breathed his last breath.
Show me what
he
he's got.
fights bravely unto death. Dodge, dive, flee, faint, its racer strikes belly, Selman's cries ring aloud, blood transforms into jelly. The Selma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
It's suffered enough.
The monster lies slain! The fight is done! Praised be the victors!
Forgive me. I am not as nimble as in my younger years.
You fought bravely. Thanks for your help. Guillaume?
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly paints you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly, honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace. Shaelmars are dangerous creatures.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But whatever... Tell us, have you...
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. The very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the...
No. A Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the...
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him, attentively.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definite. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand?
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But Corvo Bianco, isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start?
Crespi was the first to die. He was...
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time.
How'd he die?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when he had died of wounds inflicted with claws.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees.
So it seems.
Second murder.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its
criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claw.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was...
It's not out of the question.
So, first two...
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim...
He made a veritable fortune.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but...
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the
These were honorable men. We are horrible.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue.
All the murdered men were knights who swore...
Knights of Toussaint swear...
honor, wisdom, generosity.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also...
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are...
Milton mentioned something. Seemed Hang on. Strange circumstances.
Could it be that simple?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious.
Your Grace, we need to find Milton, immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses! Your Grace!
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward! Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me! Right like the wind!
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
This way! Through town! Try not to lose your way! Sharp right! Take care!
Good!
Clear a path! Clear the way, I said!
Your Grace.
Fret not and feed the gossips. It's here! Just around the corner!
Hurry.
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a horn, a golden fish, and a fiend. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too?
We've no other option. But time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules. We've no time to
upon
lose.
the heron that I shall...
On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish. Do I need a...
Please, Kenneth. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunter.
The unicorn. How do...
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its... It turns around, over there, look. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that... All clear? Then let...
Turn to traditional values and morals. That is the remedy for Toussaint's problems, not two swords.
Is my head ever spinning after last night?
Yet again they'll drink, yet again they'll soil the cards.
Should the beast you espy
Witcher?
tell the commander
Nothing to see here. Move along. Greetings and welcome.
Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
What the blazes?
Did someone just dive it? Ready or not, here I come!
Golden fish. Wishes.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavenly coursed up when a soul of...
A key.
Why, you bombot! This is an outrage.
Don't cry, dear. The Duchess will hear of this. Don't cry, dear. The Duchess will hear of this. Ow!
Behold the leopard from faraway Zaricania. Predator wild bloodthirst.
Saint Clegment's toes. Your child
But this is no true unicorn.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey, folks. Gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Crispy apple. Should like that like any other damn horse. Cold game's not likely to tempt a unicorn. An apple. Yum yum. Easy.
What is they call you? Gerber.
But your grace.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese.
Let's see. Grown with ease gives us greenhouse.
You're a genius. Several greenhouses in the gardens, indeed, but only one locks, the key to which looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go. Wait here.
What the butch? What was that? I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Plenty. Even more of the guilty, though. You're next.
I think not. You see, I've something to do still.
More murders?
Just one. Not counting yours.
I won't let you kill again.
To stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You all right?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments.
How's this even possible?
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a cock. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but...
I'm sorry. What happened?
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Miraculous region.
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him?
Not the time nor place for such stories.
Local serial killer.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as
So that's his name.
You might call it that. Though Detlef is...
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand.
So in your opinion, what are his...
Precisely what I wish to find out.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Detlef, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Huh. Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once, in the street, had offered Detlef an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Detlef found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Detlef's trump card is his herd instinct, his tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upsetting, immensely.
Gotta find him, before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Detlef is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère la Chaise-Longue Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sus! We must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged. We must allow the Witcher to ply his trade.
If I weren't just...
Sir! Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
My dear Geralt.
I hope all is well. I imagine you hot on the trail of some nasty monster. Or is it an overly complex curse this time? Oh, Geralt, I wish I knew for certain. Whatever is keeping you busy, perhaps you'll need a break. For those moments, I offer you this intriguing little mystery I happened on in an old manuscript I bought off a merchant from Nazaire. The tome's author claims a certain Professor Moreau once called Beauclair home, and this professor conducted research into Witcher mutations. I don't know much else, but I suspect that alone might pique your interest. The tome mentioned a journal interred with the scholar when he passed. It could very well lead you to his laboratory. I'm enclosing a map I found folded in the tome. It's smudged in a few places, but I hope it proves useful anyway. Please be careful and come back to me quickly. Your Triss.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
She looked at me, all right. Looked right at me.
Halt. I say, is that Geralt? Geralt of Rivia? My eyes were not deceived. Yet so far south. You, sir, of all folk in all your fame.
Me. South in all my fame.
Ah, I've heard so much. Why, when Master Dandelion tarried in Beauclair, not a day passed without him baying out a ballad in admiration of your deeds.
Yeah, unwelcome little habit of his. But, what can I do for you?
You see, my betrothed, Francois Le Goff, vowed in my honor to bring me the head of the horrid beast they call Gretore.
Couldn't have gotten you a bouquet, some sweets in a bag?
Witcher, sir, you jest. A love most true demands proof through heroic deeds dedicated to the heart's captor. But alas, Francois has been gone a fortnight. Thus, I must plead with you to see what's become of him. Could you? Would you?
Rarely my wont to turn down a damsel in distress, even less so when there's a prize involved.
Ah, naturally. Why, you, sir, are no knight-errant, but a guildsman, an expert. How much would you need? Master, forgive me, but you ask much too much. Yes, that amount I am prepared to pay.
Do my damnedest to get your fiancé.
I forget you come from afar and do not know our land. They say Groturi has its lair in the caves at the foot of the Gorgon Hill.
That close to the city?
Quite the contrary.
I see. All right. High time I set off.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Ah!
Trolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
The jaw-dropping Mancomb awaits a challenger. Hist Witcher. Right.
Wanna fight?
The rules.
You fight.
You must make a... Do you...
Considering it.
So you're not... You see...
Fine. Let's start.
Oh, my knees.
Let's get on with this.
I'm a top tot.
Your taunts? I've heard dogs.
Well, how then is this for a clever tongue twister? You're a
Think you're confused. That sounds more like your sister. I'm immune to disease.
You aren't worthy to empty my sister's bedpan. You may...
Should have quit before we
Why, you... bad... I've got to it.
Mean we're not gonna fight?
Why?
The Witcher wins, beating Mancomb at his own game.
You out-tongued me, but only because I'm under the weather today. I'd have lashed you raw otherwise.
Right, sure.
Two more champions to defeat.
Well, the witch is a jolly good fellow!
Best cure for the beast, a witcher.
Inscriptions in Elder speech. Salvation lies not in Dolnevde, but in our hearts. Glory be to Eldarin. Professor's journal's long gone. Guess somebody else found out about it too. Should look around, see if I can find something else. Footprints. Narrow and shallow. Somebody's small, light. Woman maybe. Damn it. Trail breaks off where they lead. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did. Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search. Won't learn anything else here. Map Triss sent me will have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Eldarin and Dolnevde, Valley of the Nine.
Whose notion of order is
Witcher?
what?
Pretty crap idea sleeping at the...
The noting.
I am.
Not to fret. I shall tell you, and perhaps you'd care to help. Not free of charge, naturally. The din at the city cemetery. Screaming and clattering fill the air at night. A man can't get a lick of sleep. It all began on the day of Saint Zoltan's remembrance. I recall it precisely. I took the matter up with the Ducal Guard. They claim they found nothing, but I'm not sure they even bothered to look. What's left for me to do? Should I sniff about the cemetery myself?
Fine, I'll tend to it. Any victims? Someone go missing recently? Or are we just talking noises?
No one's come to harm, thank the gods. Why? Do you think it might be a monster?
Could be, but doesn't need to, though. Might also be grave robbers, tramps. Remains to be seen.
I can't rightly say what would be worse. Whatever the case, Godspeed, Master.
Think's an art. Not just any slob can do it.
Miserable and hungry.
Site marked on the map's all wet now. San Retour flows through there. Must be where the Valley of the Nine once lay. Need to explore the location.
Those scars. That gaze. I shiver just looking at him.
Begone from my sight!
Such are the times, my good fellow.
Grave robber must have found something in Moreau's tomb to activate the entry portal. Wonder what surprises this place has in store. Seems someone besides me might be ferreting around here. Someone slim. No way I can swing through there. Need to find a way around. Blood-soaked. Grave robber was wounded while attempting the climb. Needed to bandage up. Managed to avoid the panthers at least. Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself. Course. Locked. Notes I found mention 4 protruding stones. Gotta press them somehow. Crossbow, maybe? Could try to hit them. Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself. Ah, did it. Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself. Interesting as places go. Seems someone put a lot of thought into its design. Should look around. Impressive. This just decoration, or...
I want to guess. Intruder!
figured as much.
谢吉特艾斯。从门一开启。
Back where I started.
前。
Damn it! Back where I started.
Oh. Oh. Oh oh.
Damn it! Wrong again. Could be some clue around here. I started. Damn it, back where I started. Right. Now to find the next portal. Statues seem oddly oriented, as if to all face in one direction. The right portal, maybe?
Fucking go.
Right. Now to find the next portal.
正确的传送门已开启。
Right. Now to find the next portal.
没有人跟我打乱斗。
要小去哪？
我恨他，而且他不是想跟我打，他甚至我跟他隔了10分钟讲，然后他就无视我。 20分钟那应该也还好吧，就觉得不要。
有时候等得更短就放弃。所以看得吧，不知道。
Intriguing as machinery goes, but how do I start it up? Crystals. Should mount them in the megascope. Missing 2 crystals.
水晶游戏。
Need to pick an entry.
第一个条目， 吉特艾斯自怨自哀模式。
The 18th of Yule, year 1102. Today I begin my great life's endeavor, one greater and more significant than any I have ever undertaken. For it relates to me personally, to myself and my son. When 15 years passed, a beast of the forest assaulted me. A witcher came to my aid, saved my life. Had I the skill to turn back time, I would have done so, and perished rather than surrender to the witches by illusion.
没人跟我玩，代表是吉特。
On the day when Jerome was taken, I swore an oath on. Today, following years of research and preparation, I have at last devised a device that allows me to study
逆转突变，接入特变正常人。
to enhance Witcher mutations, wanted to reverse them. Wonder if he meant crystal for this.
聚会灯。
打 VIP 应该会比较快乐。
Observation number 30. The mutations do not set in at once.
突变也有发物。
This well, but I found a way to make the mutations less taxing.
反正我还习惯用死蹲下来。
To the mutagen days, eggs themselves are a sight to behold.
拜文笔。
中世纪。
Years of experiments. Each mutation I applied to my subjects, what I meant to cure him of his witcherism. That which I meant to restore to him a normal
治愈兽魔猎人变成强化兽魔猎人。
Further augmented his speed and strength.
超级大
rendered
强
him yet more inhuman. It seems my son must remain a witcher forever. I have failed. The time has come to abandon this place. Return home to Lydia. She may yet deign to take me back.
想要让突变能变得更多突变。
I leave here. Let them wither and
突变后的突变。
As did my dreams of realizing.
可怜。
So the professor wanted to reverse the... So, Professor... used the albumins of giant centipedes. Guessing this man didn't come here willingly. Intriguing as machinery goes, but how do I start it up? Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up.
Oh yeah. 蓝变绿
Must have kept his son in here. Grim.
Okay.
Come on.
Come on. What the fuck? Ah! 要死啊
Mom's awake and she's not in a good mood. Show me what you got.
死了。
用气炸锅弄5分钟，按闭嘴。
熬夜。形容词跟上还会卡关。失望。
Time to end this.
是。看来模式简单，需要有耐心。我觉得算难，这不算噩梦。蛋白。
Just need to pick it.
第二个条目。
Observation 22.
有无名。
Despite applying a surfeit of toxic substances,
无名要跟我打。
significantly more than usual, the subject displayed no symptoms of overdose. I believe this to be an effect of the mutations.
变强很多。
Thus, a minor success.
快乐
This
无名
mutation
法。
should allow Jerome better to tolerate toxicity. Observation 58. Sometimes failure is the... In addition, I observed that today's dose of mutagens brought the subject to the brink of death. He then suddenly awoke, revived, his strength renewed. Not wholly, of course. Whether this is attributable...
看够了。要突变。脱光衣服，启动装置。
No point going in wearing full gear. Could have dropped my own.
Let's fucking go. 最喜欢脱光衣服，启动装置。Let's go.
Need my weapons.
Back in pain, we do say.
Professor's mutagens might work on me as they did on his son. Well, time to find out.
邪洛特之子。死亡。邪洛特，该救护。邪洛特只能爆浆。邪洛特变强了。解锁突变系统，一般人都想不到的新能力，做梦都想不到。Let's fucking go！ 哇 ，Let's go！ 我靠！
我是乱斗最强的角色，
太强了吧！太强了！干！
发生了什么事？
我突变了，法印可以暴击。
可以啊，你不知道吗？
不是，我突变才有。而且我技能栏位增加了好几个。
可是你怎么到现在才发现？因为他应该人上完全没就会找到问你跟你发音的话。
嗯哼，我不知道，反正我现在突变。
开启了新世界。法音就是当你不想要玩游戏的时候就可以玩。
听起来像我。
中那儿。
反正我突变。这是不同技能数。我要全部点法印 ，Let's fucking go！ 法印可以暴击。酷哦！我现在跟吴明德。